Dear friends and members of the KITION Planetarium Observatory, good evening. Thank you for joining us for another online science cafe. Another last Tuesday of this month. I would like to welcome our new friends. I am Ben and Yame Poise. William, good evening from England. Troullias, the paleontologist, welcome as well. Welcome, Alexander. So this session will be recorded and will be uploaded on our YouTube channel in the near future. So today, on this during this Science Cafe, we will be talking about the astronomy news, the latest astronomy news, what's on next month. We're going to give you some information about our Christmas special events and some paleontology workshops that we're going to hold. Okay, let's start first with the time change. So we go from the daylight saving time to the standard time. So all the countries in the EU, they have to follow the legislation on the seasonal clock changes. And we change to the summer time on the last Sunday of March, and we change back to what we call standard time or winter time on the last Sunday of October. Now, why this time change occurred at first place? The United Kingdom and Germany applied this for the first time ever during the World War I, trying to conserve coal, trying to conserve energy. Because of the war, they had lack of production, of course, in coal and extraction, and some mines were bombarded, so they created this law, this practice to conserve coal during the World War I. But they abolished this time change when the war ended. And it again came back in the 1980s. That came because of the necessity to save resources as they originally predicted, triggered by the global oil crisis. Although several studies, they show now that it has a very little effect on energy conservation. So it actually failed, but it became a habit. So it's not only energy saving anymore, but some economy reasons, as we all understand. During last month, we celebrated the World Space Week, and we did a lot of events which were related to the space theme, to the World Space Week theme, space and climate change. And we also pointed out the significance and the importance of using space for monitoring the climate change, and of course, the use of remote sensing and satellites to monitor the environment. One of the celebrations was also the Space Art Challenge, the NASA International Space Art Challenge, for which the KITION Planetarium Observatory are cooperating with the International, the Private Institute of Maths and Sciences, the IMS Private School in Limassol, and sponsored by the Rotary Berengaria Club. And we thank them for their sponsorships. And again, for one more year, we had a great success in gathering many groups to participate and encourage people to deal with, to work in the area of sciences and astronomy and astrophysics and space exploration. We also had the third Supermoon on October the 17th, and we can't wait for the next one. We will see when will be the next one very soon. We were fully booked during those events, and I would like to thank all the people for their support. So what was new last month and still going on? The Earth's new mini-moon. Okay, so don't expect to observe another moon like the one we already know, because it is not exactly as the moon we already know. We are talking about a small asteroid only 10 meters wide that was captured by the Earth's gravitational pull on September 29th, and it will accompany the Earth on its orbit until the 25th of November 2024. This asteroid was lately discovered in 2024. The Earth, as I said earlier, the Earth's new mini-moon will be accompanying Earth on its orbit during the until the 25th of November 2024. So this asteroid will leave from the pool of the gravitational pool and will come back in January 2025 and 2055. We had another guest, Comet C 2023-A3, or Tsuchinshan-ATLAS. So this comet was lately discovered by this ATLAS project, and it was discovered twice actually. So we have the picture of the comet here. If we magnify, you will see it. So this is the picture after magnification. So this is a gas from the Oort clouds, the boundaries of our solar system. It was first discovered from an observatory in China. That's why it has the first name Tsuchinshan, which is the area that was discovered. And it's called Purple Mountain Observatory on the 9th of January 2023. And second time observed on the 22nd of February 2023 by the ATLAS project, which search for asteroids project. This is a picture that we took after a sunset, 6:45 in the evening. We see on the left Venus, and on the right we have Arcturus, and in the middle we have the comet with a very, very, very impressive long tail. And here we see it in black and white, inversed. So you see the gases and the dust. And this is another picture of the comet that was taken on the 27th of September. That was was at perihelion, and it was visible, of course, as you know, to the naked eye as well. And it was taken from the International Space Station from an astronaut. And I have to mention here that the orbit of this comet is 80,000 years. So if you missed it, your next chance to observe it that is after 80,000 years. So what's on in November now? In November, we have a new moon in Scorpio, next to, on the side of the sun. So we have a new moon on the November the 1st. On November the 4th, we have the conjunction of Moon and Venus. We'll have the crescent moon below Venus, 45 minutes after sunset. Spectacular view. You can watch it with a pair of binoculars, or even with your telescope, or even with the naked eye. You can take pictures. Of course, if you take a little bit care about and you know how to use your DSLR, you can take two different pictures, one of Venus and the moon at different exposures, and you can stack them, and you can also have a very nice background of the stars, and you can have a wonderful picture. November 11th, we have the moon near Saturn. It will look like this very soon after sunset. November the 12th, we have the peak. After midnight, of course, between the 12th and the 15th of November, we have the peak of northern Taurus, the meteor shower. We expect at zenith hour rate of 5 meteors. Their velocity is 30 kilometers per second, and the parent object, which is responsible for this dust, for this debris, for these meteor showers, is Comet 2P NK. And you can find the radiant very easily if you find Aldebaran, the eye of Taurus. If you go to the right, to the Pleiades, you will find North Taurus radiant. On November 15, we have the full moon in Taurus, and of course going to be another supermoon. Friday, November the 15th, 11:28 Cyprus time. So we'll have a wonderful event here as well. And of course, we are expecting to be fully booked again. Thank you very much again for your support. November 17, Leonids meteor shower. It starts on the 6th of November and it ends on the 30th of November. And the peak is expected to be on the 17th of November. The zenith hour rate is 15 meters and the velocity is 71 kilometers per second. And of course, the parent object is Comet 55P temporal shuttle. The radiant is in Leo. Mars will be on top of Leo, and it will be a spectacular view. You can find the radiant easily if you go from Alpha to Beta, from the Ursa Major, you come down to Leo, a little bit to the right on top of the trapezium, let's say, you will find the radiant. And also the bottom below Mars after midnight. November 17, the moon near Jupiter. Again, a spectacular view of moon and Jupiter, and further to the left, Mars, and of course, they are on the top left side of the Orion, left from Aldebaran. Okay, November 21st to 22, Alpha Monocerotids. So it's a minor meteor shower. It starts on the 15th of November, 15th of November until the 25th of November. The peak is between 21st and 22nd of November. So the zenith hour rate is 2. We have to mention it, although it's not a spectacular meteor shower. Astronomically, it exists, so you never know. Sometimes in the past year we had a peak that was with a lot of meteor showers. It was written in the International Meteor Organization. I don't remember the number, but it was much more than it was expected and very bright. The velocity is 65 kilometers per second, and the parent object is Comet C1917 F1 Melish. Christmas charity. On Saturday, the 9th of November, 2024, we have a charity event in Paralimni. We will do some solar observations, planetary observations, and this will be an extension to the Ronald McDonald House charity event that we did with teddy bears, and we broke the World Guinness record, and we collected a lot of teddy bears. We have the astronomy club in Paphos. We will do a lecture there on Wednesday, the 13th of November. I apologize, I made a mistake here for the date. At 7 o'clock. The time changed to 6:30. So if you are in Paphos area, join us. And of course, we would like to announce, and we are proud to have with us our colleague Stavroula Vasiliou, the paleontologist. Good evening, Stavroula.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
So Stavroula will be doing with me the paleontology STEAM workshops. We have 2 workshops one in Greek language and one in English language. English language will be first on the 16th of November. And the second one will be in Greek language, 23rd of November, 2024. So we will have some special interactive workshops and educational and fun programs. It's bookings only policy, only online ticketing. The cost is only 30 euros for 2 hours, and we will provide everything needed for the workshop. All the material will be provided from our side. We'll do a tour at the exhibition. We will do some STEAM workshops. We're going to talk about early humans, Paleolithic humans actually, the geological evolution of CYPRUS, and we're going to do some educational games that will promote critical thinking and initiative, 3D movies, and more. We were invited to participate in the Christmas special events here in Kitty, one of the 6 villages nationwide that will hold some what we call Christmas villages as part of an initiative from the Ministry of Tourism. And we applied with different workshops, and 3 of them were approved to be held during these celebrations. This celebration will start on the 22nd of November, or maybe the 23rd now, if I'm not mistaken, until the 6th of January 2025. So on December the 7th, we will talk about the castles of CYPRUS and the important discoveries related to the biodiversity of CYPRUS that were discovered inside the rocks that were used to build the castles. And December the 15th, 6 to 7 o'clock, we are going to celebrate the full moon. So we named the event the Christmas Full Moon. It will be really, really fun. We are going to talk about the moon, the Earth's natural satellite, and of course, we're going to observe the moon with the telescopes. December the 26th, from 12 to 1 o'clock midday, we're going to have storytelling. Santa Claus travels to the moon. So it's like a role play, interactive with children, and we will talk about space missions, space exploration, the first man to travel in space, the first man on the moon, a little bit about biodiversity, how to protect it by protecting the night sky from light pollution, and so on. We are also going to talk about spacewalks and space missions, and we're going to have fun with the children. Also in November and January, we're going to have the NASA Asteroid Research campaigns that we are going to hold here at the premises. We will remotely connect to the telescopes in Hawaii, and we are going to do another session, monthly session related to Asteroid Research campaigns. And anyone who is interested, this is a citizen scientist project. We want to share this with the citizen scientists. So you will come here. The first session we will do 1 to 2 hours training, and then you will need to devote 2 hours every 2 or 3 days to fulfill this research. And at the end of this research, you will be able to get your NASA diploma for the Asteroid Research campaign. This is the discoveries we made in the last campaign. So during the last campaign, we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 preliminary discoveries. These are the people that were in the group: Troullias, Andrew Constantinou, Stavros Vasiliou, Hasselt Pacioglu, and Ahmed Pacioglu. So the KITION Planetarium Observatory is the organization representing CYPRUS, and these were preliminary discoveries. We named them KPO, KITION Planetarium Observatory. This is the numbering we gave them. And on the left side, you see the names given by the International Meteor Organization, and when they become provisional discoveries, then we receive a secondary diploma that we will be able to name them as well a few years after. December 2024, we will have the Read the Sky course for beginners again. that we do every 2 months. And of course, the Gideon Astronomy Academy continues until the end of May, sometimes early June. And we would like here to announce a new cooperation we have. And we are proud to announce that we have new cooperations for the Astronomy Academy curriculum. We have the American Academy Larnaca every Monday and every Wednesday, and the IMS Private School in Limassol every Monday. I would like to publicly thank these two schools for our cooperation. If you follow this website, astronomycyprus.eu, you will go to our website, and here you will find all the latest news with links for events to get your tickets. And if you want to follow everything that we do on Science Café, just press on the YouTube channel, and there you find all the Science Cafés recorded since they started online during COVID. Please follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and please write something good if you want on our chief advisor. A big thank you to our two media sponsors, the Classic 99 FM and Podcom by Yannis Gianellos, and Ruski Cry magazine and newspaper. They are always next to us. They promote our events, and a big thank you to them as well. Thank you guys for being with us. It was a great pleasure.